Hey everyone, this is Stevie here, and today we are going to be drawing this. I don't know what it is specifically, but what I do know is that it's kind of a weird thing to draw. Now, the reason is, if you think about how we have to draw this, and by now I hope that you can intuitively understand what process we have to go through to be able to start this. We know that we have to draw circles here, and 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 then you're thinking, oh, well, so we've got a radius here, that probably means a fillet. So if you draw a line from here to here, and you try to draw a tangent, and then you fillet it, it won't work. It just won't look right. It's going to be a sharp corner or something. Now, you're thinking, all right, maybe we could do like an arc, but then where do you put that arc? Where's the beginning? Where's the end? There's no dimension there. I mean, like that's, yes, it seems like it starts at this top point here, but it doesn't here. It starts like right here. How would you figure that out? Well, the answer is actually kind of simple, and it's kind of a little bit weird the way we actually go about it, but I'll show you right now. So we're going to start off by drawing these construction lines to give us the 300 width here from center to center, is 300 wide. So we will create a sketch on our XY plane and click on line and construction line. Oopsie daisies, I didn't click on the middle point there. I just like to start there, just because. And we'll type out 300. It doesn't actually matter, I swear. And now we're going to start by creating our center diameter circles, and this little symbol means that that's a diameter, so we will type in 50 and 80 on each side. Oh, and we got to turn off our construction lines too. So we'll type 50 and then press enter, and then type in 80 and press enter. Now we will do the exact same thing on the other side, so we'll do 50, enter, and then 80, enter. Now if you notice real quick, just on a quick tangent, there are several circles in here of different heights, and you think, well, if we draw all of those in and we extrude it, then once you extrude it, you're going to lose all that sketch, and then you won't be able to actually extrude these further, so you'll have to redraw them. So why would we draw them in the first place? Well, I'll show you how, but we can actually go back into that sketch and re-extrude things multiple different times, so that way we don't have to be worried about losing our sketches. We can draw in everything at the same time and do multiple extrusions from one sketch. So we'll show that. But anyway, we need to draw in a circle of 100, 120, and 150 millimeter diameters. So as you can see, our little triangle symbol here means that's our center. So we'll type in 100, press enter, and then 120, and press enter, and then finally 150, and press enter. I believe those are correct. Yep. So now what we need to do is make that diameter of 200, radius of 100 millimeters. And we don't really know where they intersect, so we're going to do something kind of cool. Now we will shrink this. We're going to draw 4 circles, each one with a radius or a diameter of 200 millimeters. Okay, 200, press enter, 200, press enter, and then 200 and press enter once more. Now what we're going to do, so real quick, if you wanted to do this with a circle and you're saying, oh, well, why don't we just use the 2-point tangent circle? Well, the problem is, if you look at the description on it, it says that you need to select 2 lines. And unfortunately, that is very strict. It has to be like this line here and another line. It cannot be one of these circles, so it won't let you choose 2 circles. It's just not an option. So we have to draw it in this way instead. I'm just going to press escape there. Now, you're thinking, well, this doesn't look right at all either. How are we going to get these nice? Well, what we're going to do is come up here to this button and click tangent. And now we can click on one of these and click on this circle, and it makes a tangent to it. And then all we have to do is the same thing again. And so that's really nice. It already looks like it's almost tangent to that one. Yeah, it was pretty close. And we'll click here, and we'll do it again. We'll click here, and once more. Now, one thing to be careful of, if you actually draw one of these circles in too close, like let me hit escape and delete this run real quick. If we draw it in like here, should be weird the way it's going to tangent. So we try tangent this again, and we click on this. Oh, see, it went tangent to this side. And we do that one more time and click to this one, and see, it won't be able to do it. That's why you have to draw these outside of it. You have to make sure that they're far enough away so that when it tangents, it orients it on these outside edges here. If it does anything else, it may not work. So we'll click it one more time and just redo that real quick. So now, to get it into this actual shape, we're just going to trim some stuff. So we'll go up to our trim button here, and we'll click these and just get rid of them. And boom. Just like that. That looks really similar. And so now it comes to the point of actually extruding it all. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. So what we need to do is, if you see here, it doesn't give a depth here, but it does say that this height is 20 from this face, and the overall height is 40, so 40 minus 20 is 20. So we know that the height of this base here, at least this portion, is 20 millimeters tall. So let's do that. So we're going to press Q, and we need to select this portion here and type out 20 and press enter. Now we are going to leave this sketch on, and that way we can actually see all of these parts so that we can keep extruding. So we'll press Q again, and we'll select these two outer circles. And if you see here, the outer circles are 40 millimeters tall. So we'll type out 40, if we select it properly, 40, and press enter. And then finally, we know that this whole portion is 50, plus we know that this is 20, so 50 plus 20 is 70. So we'll just extrude that inner circle by 70 by pressing Q, selecting here, and typing out 70. And press enter. And now we can finally hide that sketch. And that, to me, looks like what it should look like. Let's actually orient that in the same way. How do they do that? Kind of like that, kind of not. Close, close enough. But there you have it. That is how we can do multiple extrusions from one sketch, and also how we can get a radiused circle like that, which is kind of an interesting concept. I think that it's a really cool, neat little experience, and definitely something that you should try out on your own. So, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and comment down below what you'd like to see us do next. And obviously, this can be printed on your Mantis 3D printer. It's pretty easy, especially because there's no overhangs, and it looks like a cool little piece to print. The only problem is that it is 300 millimeters wide. If it were, or it's actually more than 300 millimeters, we would have to scale it down just so that it would fit on the bed, but beyond that, we could just print this pretty easily. So, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.